We can definitely throw a PXN up there.
Just gonna take a random one, like the first they have on their Twitter page. We of course have to put the syndicate.
Hmm.
Oh, this is, what is it for? Oh, I have to upload all them together. Can't do it one by one. Should we put like the classic ones, like the Gojiras, everything, or
Yeah, I mean, how big are we? How big do we want to make this?
I think the classic could be good, like for people who have no clue, could be great. So they have an insight when they're watching this afterwards.
Yeah.
And so we have the Gojiras. What do we have? Yamaverse, I think, is a good one. Zen Academy, I don't know if like there's any people there on this one. Moonbirds. What more? You can also put the mutant cats there. You guys have any other idea?
I'm not holding any more other than them two that you already have Syndicate and PXN, but
What are we discussing in the thread? Is it cyber brokers or the side? We can put them too.
I guess maybe imposters. We still have that third going too.
Yep. Um, other sides.
Maybe other deeds, other side land,
Yep.
maybe.
Imposters. What do we have in the thread? The recent one, yeah, chimp. Those chimps there. Chimpers. You want to rate them like by S tier, A, B, C, D, or like with the ETH range of what they're we can buy them?
However you want to do it.
I would still like this. You must be logged in to create a new template. Yeah.
How do we rank them? Do we just put the best projects on top, or do we go for opportunity on top?
We can decide that. I don't mind. I obliged to log in only with Twitter. Okay. Oh shit, delete. Hope we can add some after. All right. Which one do you want to start with?
Start with the syndicate.
Yes. S tier. Of course
I don't
it is.
I don't know much about the Gem Swan or even Cyber Brokers really. So
I'm not into those, so I don't know either. But let me check the OpenSea. So our full price dropped to 0.15. Not good, but we don't care about floor. Remember. In the beginning, I remember some sold for like 2.6. Anyway, let's see. Cyber Brokers. Right now, the floor is at 2.42.
mm,
But some are
seems to be
selling.
holding.
Yep.
I know a lot of people minted for inside the syndicate and flipped it, but it seems to be holding value pretty good, even in this market. But I don't know much about the project itself.
No, I don't know. Like if what are their future project utilities? Call it whatever you want. But at one point earlier this month, the floor was like 8. Then it dropped down really bad at 3, and yeah, now it's. I think that could be like right now, like a 2.42. If you had the liquidity, could be a play.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna put it there. I think in S tier. Because if you check on OpenSea at 2.42 and then it's 2.49, so and there's only like one, yeah, less than like almost 10 before 2.3, so that could be like a short like holding to make a small cash. Then we have Gojira, but when I'm talking about the Gojira, I think I'm more talking about like the Gen 2, because Gen 1 is almost 18 entry price.
Hmm.
It's quite big. But the Gen 2 right now they're at 2.48. The mint was 0.6. and at one point they were
They went up to like 7 or
yeah
8 at one
7.30
point,
yeah.
and then everything kind of went to shit, and then it went back down to under 3.
Yes, and I missed this mint because I left, like, I was cleaning up my Discord and I left the Gojira and I had whitelist for Gen 2. And I
Oh
can't,
no.
yeah, and I couldn't come back. So I'm never like cleaning it in my Discord when I'm tired.
I had one and got out at like 5.3,
Oh, that's
I
nice.
think.
I'm gonna put it like because it's Gen 2, like on 8 tier. I don't know if you're okay with that.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. I think in the future it's going to go back up. They've got a lot going on and strong community.
Okay, sweet. Moonbird. What do we do with those?
What's
It's
the floor
been,
for that now?
I think it's still, I can look, high 20s.
Moonbirds at 25.55. Yeah, like 25.55, and the next one is at 26, then 26.49. So if you have a lot of ETH, could be a play too. But no one's here has a Moonbirds.
No.
So I don't know, like
Sadly, no.
I don't know what they're planning to do in the future. Moonbirds, if we go on their Twitter. Earlier they made an announcement like unnested birds were not eligible for the ODT's XYZ drop, so they were dropping some stuff.
Yeah, I don't know much, just besides them being the alpha group and then the nesting utility and then like just a bunch of whitelist opportunities.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in A, I think. Because still need a lot of ETH to enter that. Other DEET for other sides.
It's I think 4 is like 3.2 or something.
Yep, 3.25.
It's bounced off of like 260 or 2.60, I think, so it's been holding slowly going up. No news has been announced yet, so any news could set that off pretty quick.
Yeah, some like earlier, some got like sold for 27, 26, but I think this is lands with Coda or resources. No, there's an
Yeah, probably.
artifact on that one.
It's just a huge, giant supply of those, so
Yeah, but
it's
as you
hard to tell.
mentioned, no, I think 3.25 could be a good entry, and just like hope they're making an announcement, and then that could go up like around
Yeah.
4 or 5. Other than that, I don't know what like they're planning to do in the future. Like they didn't announce yet something big yet, so
Yeah, nothing yet about what the resources or any of that are going to be used toward or how they're going to benefit you yet. So,
I'm gonna put it in S. Like could be a nice flip, and for that kind of entry, PXN. Any PXN here?
yeah, there's should be quite well, maybe not in here, but a bunch of there's like 10 syndicate people that own one. I have one. Muka knows a lot about it, but we're trying to all trade and get Regiment 97 so syndicate can kind of take over.
How does this like regiment work? Because I have no clue.
There's
I'm not there.
there's 100 people in each regiment, and
Okay.
then there's like one phantom, which is like the leader.
Mm-hmm.
And so since there's 100 regiments, 100 people in each one, so that's 10,000, which is the supply.
Okay.
So that's how they split it up, kind of. And then each regiment is kind of like its own little, like close community built
Okay.
inside the whole ecosystem and all. So,
And who's like the leader of the one we're in?
well, they're looking for, there's still like 60 or so that don't have leaders yet. They're looking for phantoms, like strong leaders to become the phantom of each one. So I don't know what Mooka and Crypto King have planned yet, but I'm guessing maybe Crypto King or somebody else inside the syndicate become like the phantom over
Mm-hmm.
Regiment 97.
And you can only check those regiment within their Discord, right?
No, it shows on you can check on OpenSea
Okay.
under just like the properties, which their
Property.
OpenSea is just PXN.
Okay, Regiment 44. Okay, I see.
And I think they said only like the first 30, like two or something, have phantoms or leaders so far.
You said 37, right?
Uh,
No,
not
the
97 is what we're
97.
looking
Okay,
at.
okay, okay. 97.
Yeah.
I'm checking. The entry price for 97 are 1.6.
So that's about point 0.4 above the floor right now, which isn't bad though. I mean, the price should not be this low, but
And
we'll see what happens.
like, what's gonna be the next step with all, like, when each regiment has like 100 people and then one leader? What's the next move? Did they announce something?
Well, yeah, their tokenomics, like their token, each regiment gets like a certain amount. I forgot how much, if it's every day or whatever, but the phantom or the leader is the person that decides how to divide that upon, the members of that regiment. So they get to pick, whoever the people inside the regiment are called ghosts. So
Mm-hmm.
whichever ghosts are doing the most work or, showing the most value, then that phantom can reward them with however many tokens. And I forgot all the other details. I haven't looked too deep into it, but then they have Watt boxes coming out, a bunch more stuff. They have their own
What are these white boxes? I wanted to ask really.
yeah, I'm not for sure what's gonna be included in them, but there's another there's been a couple projects that have used Watt boxes and stuff.
And should we put it like in a S tier too?
Mm,
Because this one, I think it's
it,
more like for the whole long term, right?
yeah, it's long term and it's definitely got the potential to be S tier, but I mean we can throw an S or A, either one. We don't know yet.
Yeah, I'm gonna put
It's
it
hard
on
to
A.
say.
At the moment, still good entry price, like 1.25. And
Yeah, because mint price was 2 ETH for the Dutch auction if you got lucky.
yep. But we did an open thread, right, where we invited
Yeah, there's
people. Oh, he put it big and region. Oh, completely a channel. Okay. All right. Yeah, I've put like the Zeneca Academy. I mean, I think everyone knows who Zeneca is. In this space, if not, it's like called influencer on this space, but very knowledgeable and helpful. I also was on the whitelist, but didn't mint it, and I think now it's called the Zen Academy. There's like 2 items on that. The one there's only like 333, and it's like almost 10 ETH, and the other one is at like 126. That's basically give you access to their Discord and like educational stuff. I know he did like a complete course for free, like worth I think $400 or $500, where you can like learn how to launch a NFT project from scratch.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, but this one, yeah, I think it's more if you feel the need to have more knowledge about NFTs and maybe make other connection, but this is definitely not something you want to flip, or it's for the long term and all for the knowledge they have. I think I'm gonna put it like in B. Llamaverse, something also I sold too early. Was a free mint. It went up like I think to maximum was 7 ETH. Yeah, 7.5. And I dropped at 3. Don't see that many sales like for the last days. And same, I think this one could be like for the long term. I'm gonna put it like in A, because of like Llamaverse, the guy who owns it, like the founder, he has like many connection, and this is basically somewhere I think you can just go for the whitelist, and it's gonna
Yeah.
be like a mid long term flip, because right now they're sitting at 3, but the guy is working like 24/7 on this project and bringing like they're stacking involved. I think they have their world like in Sandbox.
Yeah, he has a good whitelist market.
Yeah. Like the time I was there, I never like there's so many people like 4K holders, but I never got like the chance to get. Was never lucky enough to get whitelist spots. All right, the imposters.
Definitely going to be a long-term hold.
Yep, imposter. What's the?
Is there any new info on when they're gonna launch their beta, when you actually can play the game?
I think there was something said about it. Let me see. I know they said, is it Material Boxes coming out this week, I think?
Right now the price is at like 1.22.
Yeah.
And then you also have the pets and UFOs out there, which you need to get the land, I think.
Yeah, you need all 4 pieces. So there's a material chest, you got the pets, you got the UFOs, and then cosmetics or box or whatever it is. You got to have all 4 pieces, and you got to hold all 4 to get the land also. And you can't sell either one after you mint the land either. You have to keep holding all 4.
And like if you had like one imposter, the pet were airdrop to you, or you had to like mint those also?
You they have a staking system
Okay.
going on right now, and so you generate blood every day, and so it costs like 1,800 blood, but you just go mint from their website with the blood that you're generating from staking it.
So you said there's like pet, UFOs, and what was the fourth one?
There's pets, UFOs, material box, and the fourth one, let me see. It might just be a cosmetic. I already forgot what it's called.
Because there's like
Cosmetic box, maybe.
okay, because right now with the if you want to enter like with the aliens, the UFOs, the pets, it's like 1.7 T, and I'm just missing the box, but I can't find them in OpenSea. Maybe if I'm going there and he has a link about
Yeah, and each imposter can only mint one one UFO. They're only eligible one time, so you can check that on their website if you're looking to buy one also, if they've minted one or not.
Okay.
Is it cheaper to buy one and a floor UFO and pet than buying one where you can still mint them?
Most likely, I don't have the blood pulled up, but it was like at 14 cents like last week when I checked, so I think it was around 1600 blood to mint those. Let me add it up. So just say roughly $230 to buy one. If you just bought the blood and decided to try to mint one, what's the UFO floor?
UFO floor is at 0.22.
Yeah, Paul just posted inside the no mic if you want to look at it, Adam, of how it's laid out.
Alright, cool. Thanks, Paul.
But yeah, if you can find an imposter that hasn't minted a like UFO yet, you could just buy the blood and then mint from the website. It would be cheaper most likely, even after gas.
And is there a way to check if the imposter hasn't minted this stuff?
Yeah,
Yes.
you go to the imposter's website and it'll let you type in the token ID and show you if it's eligible or not.
I'm checking, but I have to connect my wallet. Okay, so you have to connect the wallet first, even if you don't have one. And if I put 6141. Okay, but so yeah, basically you have to go all through all NFT to check them.
Yeah, it's tough because there's only like 800 that haven't been staked right now too, right?
Okay.
So there's not that many for sale. So you just hope that the person selling one, if you're buying one, hasn't claimed anything.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
there's
Number
Yeah.
5 didn't claim either UFO or pet. But number 5, what is the price for this one?
there's not a deadline on when you have to mint your UFO or pet neither, so a bunch of them might still be staked and haven't claimed yet, so it's gonna be hard to find. But like Paul said, there's 91.5% imposters staked currently.
way easier to just go through the list of for sale and just
Yeah.
go down the list and look, and then do the math. Is it cheaper to buy this and then buy the pet, buy the UFO? Because you can buy the blood. The blood's so cheap right now; it's 6 cents.
Oh, then it's way cheaper than what I added it up to be then.
Yeah. I put the link to the blood chart in there. No mic.
Awesome.
Like on average, you could probably get one for 0.2 of each of the UFOs and the pets. So you add that to the cost of what the alien is, and it's cheaper now than it would have been, earlier, obviously. Probably what you could probably get 1.7 for everything, and then just need to buy some blood if you didn't have enough.
Yeah, right now it's
Mhm.
1.715 to like buy all 3 at floor. And where would you put this one, Paul? Since you're involved in the project.
Where would I rank it?
Yep.
I mean, honestly, if you look at potential, it's top 5 of projects of yielding right now, right? Of passive income. So it's got that going for it. It's got a blue chip company and a fully doxed, obviously, team, and it's super farm. So it's high pedigree, high everything. You got to put it near the top because the only thing that's going to wreck it is the game sucking. So
Mhm.
if the game's good, it's sky's the limit. If the game sucks, see you later. It's not going to do well. So it's all on the game. So how do you rank that? That's hard to rank a game that hasn't come out yet. I'd want to probably say A.
Okay, let's go.
It's tough to put it up there with Yuga or Syndicate or anything else. That's amazing. Because I mean, the one thing that worries me is it's a really awesome game. It just doesn't get adoption, right? People
Yep.
don't really want to play it.
Okay, sweet. Anyone minted the Chimper?
I did not.
It was a whitelist only, right? Chimpers. Yeah, right now the floor is at 2.35. Still some active volume on that. But I have no clue if it could go up. Yeah, were they like just a PFP project, or do they have anything planned?
I'm not for sure. I don't know anything about it. I think there was just a lot of hype about it the last day or two.
Yeah, it seems like it was like one of nice project during this shitty period.
Yeah, just people looking to throw some money at.
I'm gonna put it like in B because I have no clue. And, could be still a mid short term. Like if everything is starting to go up again. Mutant Cats. We know for sure. Like I don't know if you guys have any here.
I do
I kept
not.
meaning to buy one, and I just kept not doing it. What's the floor at now?
I think they're at 0.16. Mutant Cats. 0.15. No, yeah, almost 0.16.
Nice.
Yeah, we could definitely ask 8 about those, but right now it's in EDC Vegas, so it's just partying. But like I have 2, and like from what he told already, like there's the new art coming in, and they're working super hard, like with lawyer and stuff, to make the like one of the first real company of like in the NFT space, which means like the more cats you'll own, the more like share you have in the company, and basically you will have yeah, some reward. I think like money from that, like for
Like-
the events.
Like
So
actual
basically, like,
equity in it.
Yep, they're working on doing something like I don't know where they're gonna base the. I don't remember, or I don't know if like they already told that, but yeah, they want to do like some like offshore company where everything is super legal. They have like their lawyer working with that, and as like they would saying, like the funding and reverse narrative is pretty strong. I know they're working on the merch also, like some events, but Yeah, and definitely put. I think also like they have 3 or 4 like big guys, like 8 goatees, Svetlight. They have like more than 100 of cats, and they time to time they're just sweeping floor, but they count as like and they also have like the big funds. I think it's like 1,500 ETH liquid because they sold everything. Just 70% of the portfolio, like Mutant. Yeah, they sold a bunch of stuff, so they have money to market stuff and to put hype into it.
And what's going to be their business model if they set up a company? Just trading stuff with their
I think it's gonna
1,500 ETH?
be like a new model because they want like to include the DAO process, like with holder having like their. I think there's gonna be like a board of executive, like with I think this is gonna be the guy with the most cats, and like they're gonna ask for a decision, and basically everyone can vote for that. But they're trying to do it like super clear, light, and transparent, like with all the law and the lawyer. And yeah, also like they would say again, there's the huge sandbox. This is building at the moment. Yeah, I checked yesterday night. They were building live on Twitch.
Do you guys actually think that having sandbox land and building your headquarters in there as a project holds value? Like right now, there's not much going on in
At
sandbox.
the moment, I'd say no. I think it's gonna be more in the future. Like, if NFT has like mass adoption and people like you can play inside that and you have actual perk. Yeah, depend on the sandbox adoption, like they would say it. But for me, this is not what I'm looking at when I'm like investing in a project because I've never been in sandbox before. So
Yeah.
I just play Critters for a moment when like it was their token was like worth playing the game, and now like it dropped down so much I'm just not playing anymore. So but yeah, like at the beginning of January I was playing 8 hours of Minecraft and I was like 250 to $300 a day by playing, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna play that.
Not bad.
Would like to know my project has something on day one of public launch in case of a huge success. Yep, true. But I think I'm gonna put like Mutant on A stuff because it's right now it's more like a long-term hold, but with all the plan they have, like I saw some movement sometimes like 0.15, then like a big sweep coming in and going up to like 0.21, 22. But right now the market is not good. Like, but when you check the activity at one point, cats they were like at 1.2 ETH, 1.6 even average at the very beginning of the project. Yep, whales won't let fly. Yeah, Gotti and Svet they're buying stuff all the time. Also, like what they're doing, because some people they're just offering like a offer, and they're just like, yeah, if you really need the liquidity, just put the message and we're gonna buy it for you instead of like letting them sold for the bot. Do you have any other project in mind? I don't know if I can add more, but I can already save that. Okay.
Is Pizza Bot worth putting up?
I think I'm gonna put it like right now at C or B tier because there's nothing going much around, and I think all the utility are more for the people based in the America, like North America stuff. Because for Europe right now, like this is great to have all those events and like booths when you're going to a convention, but for Europe people, it's super hard to go there.
Yeah, we need a project that really does real life events and stuff in Europe.
Yep. And that suck, I can't like add more right now. No. David asking, I would like to ask about Ever AI and what do you agent think about the banner meta? Would it be a real thing? Ever AI. This is a very Heroes duo. Right now the floor is at 0.29 for those, but for me, I'm not a big fan of like banner meta because I'm generally not using it. Like I'm using my own stuff to. Like on OpenSea, for example, I just have a GIF with like some atom just running around. But like, what's the big meta stuff? It was Midnight Breeze, right? Rug. Because Midnight Breeze, they're at like 0.33. Rug. But you have like for the they wait for the Evereye. Did they announce when the banner's gonna come? So what's like the mint price and everything? I'm going to the Discord. Because from what I see on their Discord, this is one guy making banner, right? Banner carry, banner king. But do they actually plan on doing something official? I don't think so. I mean, I don't know either. And maybe do you, like new project, you guys new no it's like someone like something is coming in the current days. Like I was not like that much present this week, so I have no clue what's gonna come up.
Same here.
Oh, I saw also there's like on OpenSea the Moonbirds pellet, like the Moonbirds oddities. They're unrevealed right now, and their floor price is at 3.55. Like they went down to 3 east and climbed up to 3, almost 4, and now they're like stabilizing at around 3.5. That could be I think they're gonna go down a little bit again, then go up before pre-reveal. But I don't know when the reveal is. I guess I'll stop the recording now.